Hey guys, welcome back to the Stella Herself podcast. As always, don't forget to share this on your IG story, tag me, take an aesthetic boomerang of you listening. And today's episode is so exciting because we have none other than sonia, elsie.
Oh my god! That was kind of ASMR.
We were just watching Dolph and Keeklok ASMR. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
That's fine. But we're so excited to have Sonia today.
Yes.
If you don't know Sonia, I don't think anyone listening to this would not know Sonia. But if you don't, Sonia has been my friend since, I don't know.
Because I think that we met in 2012, but then didn't become friends until 2014.
Yeah.
Or
we definitely met in middle school. Like,
yeah.
We went to the same middle school. 6th grade, I don't really think we ever, met. I think all of middle school, we never really, interacted.
No.
But then freshman year of high school, right? We were put in the same Spanish class.
Oh my gosh.
But it was kind of by fate because originally you were not in that. It was Spanish 2.
And I was in Spanish 1 because even though I had taken it in 8th grade, I didn't get an A. And I had this dream of getting a 4.0 in high school. It didn't happen.
Bro, I got 1 B and it fucked me.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, she could have been valedictorian.
It might have been a B minus. Still.
Yeah. But yeah, I was like, no, I'm gonna retake Spanish 1 so that grade gets replaced, and then I shouldn't say his name.
Mr. Spanish.
Mr. Espanol was like, no, literally, you are so good. You should go to Spanish 2. He didn't actually say that. He was just mad that I knew how to do all the homework in 30 seconds.
Oh, classic.
Yeah.
Looking back, I know this is kind of a side story or subject, but I'm kind of actually interested. Looking back, do you think he was a good teacher?
No.
Same.
No.
Because my 6th grade math teacher, I feel was not nice. I didn't really like him, no offense. I just feel like he didn't like me. It was weird. But looking back, I'm I think he was a good. I don't know, actually. Do I think that?
It's interesting to reflect on the past. And you know
right.
It's weird how adults don't really listen to teenagers or whatever. They're just they're just mad that the teacher is making them do homework or whatever. But the teacher will actually say messed up stuff to the kids or treat certain kids to really remember when he was low-key homophobic? But just openly?
He?
So there was you know how there was just those little diagrams or in the Spanish textbook there'd be people eating and it'd be oh, la comida está,
yeah.
But there was one where a guy and a guy were sitting next to each other. Sorry,
I literally don't remember this at all.
And a girl, and he was no, and then there was a girl and a guy sitting together, and he was it was so weird. It was really low key.
Oh my god.
But it's
yeah, or
anyways.
I remember with the seating chart, when he was saying the new seating chart, he'd be oh, make it weird for the kids.
Yeah, and it's we were 14, my guy.
Ew.
Yeah,
a lot of girls especially didn't like him. And I don't remember specifically having any I don't know, feelings he was creepy towards me, but girls would say he was creepy. Sometimes I was do they just not like him, so they're saying that not to victim shame, but there was never at least there was never a concrete example that I heard, so I don't know if it was just speculation.
Yeah, I don't think he was creepy. He wasn't creepy to me, but I feel I could definitely see that happening.
Yeah.
But I didn't. But he was just kind of overall weird.
Yeah.
Bro.
I think he was going through stuff too. At least Spanish 3. Were you in Spanish 3?
I think I was.
I
don't recall.
I don't think we were in the same class for that.
No.
But I think he was his kids were friends with my neighbor's kids or something. But we kind of heard that they were going through hard stuff, so he was really stressed. So maybe that explains it. Dude, I was literally thinking earlier today about how like this specific memory of finals week, and we had our Spanish final, and we were like sitting together at lunch, and we just were not eating anything. Like specifically you, like you just had, I remember you had like a sandwich in front of you, and you just like were not eating it, and we were just like so stressed because we had this Spanish final right after lunch, and it was like the worst day, and we were like,
my gosh.
And like I don't know if it was for this final or like a midterm or something, but I remember he was like late, so kids started looking up on their phones like, when can you legally leave class? Like, how late does the teacher have to be before you leave?
Dude, the amount of stress that we were in high school was crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I know students now can definitely relate to that, but I just remember, like, all the time feeling like I was gonna throw up from anxiety.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, that's actually not normal. Like,
yeah, right? And it's like, I feel really stressed all the time now, but it's not like I'm going and, like, sitting in this just, like, unwelcoming environment every day. Like, it's, like, different kinds of stress.
Yeah.
That's, like, so terrible.
Yeah. It was really bad. And also just, like, delving into it. Like, since starting, so I started this medication called Prozac. It's an antidepressant, but I was prescribed it mainly for anxiety, and then to see, like, how my thinking has shifted so much, and just realizing that how my thinking pattern was in the past was just not normal, or, like, not a healthy amount of anxiety, it's just been really, like...
So this is how y'all feel. I saw a TikTok about that. I think a girl started Adderall or something, and she was like, so this is how normal people feel. Like, y'all are able to just get this much stuff done on a regular day?
No, literally, the first time I took Adderall, I literally cried, because I was like, dude, I want to wash the dishes and put my laundry away.
Oh my god, that's like so true though.
I'm prescribed it also, I'm not abusing it, okay?
Yeah, no, seriously.
This foam is, like, so good. Guys, Stella made literally the best espresso I've ever had in my entire life. It has, like, a little sugary foam. It's so good.
Oh my god, I'm, like, honored. Because, like, imagine if I was a coffee queen and I made a bad coffee. Like, I'd be humiliated. If there's one thing I know that I'm confident in, it's making a coffee. Cooking sometimes kind of, like, depends on it. I'm kind of stressed.
Same. But I also feel like every time I cook for someone, it goes wrong. Like,
dude, one time I made us, I think of this all the time, I made us rice, and I used, like, the wrong pan, and it came out, like, kind of crunchy, and you were just, like, so nice. You're like, have you ever thought about, like, getting a rice cooker? Like, it's so helpful. And I was like, I want to die. Like, I know how to make rice. Like, I use my...
Oh my god,
that was so embarrassing.
I'm so sorry. Like, I didn't mean to come across like...
Oh my god, no. Like, it wasn't, like, about you or anything, but it's just, like, the fact that, like, this is literally so easy, and I know that I know how to do this, but of course the one time I'm, like, making it for somebody else as well, like, I fuck it up, like... So funny.
And, like, your Asian friend, you know?
Literally. Like, oh god.
Dude, one time for my last BF, like, he always was like, oh, I don't really like pasta, but I really like angel hair spaghetti. And I was like, okay, cool, like, I can make that, like, that's no problem. But I forgot that angel hair, because it's, like, thinner, it cooks way more quickly.
Oh.
And so it was literally just, like, I'd overcooked the pasta to where when it was all together with the sauce, it turned into, like, a mush. Like, where you're like, there's no pasta. God. And I was, like, so embarrassed. I was like,
what did you do?
He ate it.
That's, like, so nice.
That was really nice of him.
Wow.
Like, we're over, but that was nice.
Yeah. It's like, what are you gonna do? Dude, in Jersey Shore season 6, when Snooki's pregnant, she cooks for her BD, and she's just, like, burns everything. Well, I don't know. I think she actually did a good job, but she was just, like, being dramatic. But she was like, oh my god, no. And he was nice about it, and he ate it.
Like, you know, sometimes you just, like, we've all been there. I've done it.
Dude, no, part of the reason, like, sometimes I'm like, ew, I don't want to cook for my crush, is like, what if it's bad? Like, part of me is like, yeah, you know, like, why would you expect me to do that? Because I'm a woman. But part of me is like, I want to, but I'm just like, scared. What if I fuck up? Like, and then, like, you're judging me based on that as a woman.
Yeah. They're like, wow, like, if I were to be with her, she couldn't cook for me. Like, what the hell is this?
Like, it makes me want to, like, die. Actually, I want to throw up.
Like, I'm vomiting, shitting, and crying.
Y'all don't know the stress you put us under when you ask us that. Like, literally. Anyway, back to our story time of how we became friends.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So we're put in the same Spanish class. I think we, like, sat at the same little pod.
Yeah, but I think, like, you were in the front and I was in the back, I think. Or it was, like, we weren't next to each other, but we were, like...
Like, diagonal?
Yeah.
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 Who else was at our table?
I don't know. Says full names. For some reason, when we're talking about people from high school, we just say their first and last name.
And it's funny because I feel like my parents did that, like, growing up, and
Yeah.
I was always like, why? But now it's like, we literally do. But also, some people, I feel like we always said their full name.
True. Keep it in. I'm a fan.
Full of his Facebook.
No, but, like, these people from high school, like, I'm fans of. Like, you know.
Can y'all, like, a vlog?
If I were to see them, you know, in real life, I would be starstruck.
Literally thinking that. Yeah.
Like, dude, you were so funny in, like, Spanish. Like, do you have the same jokes?
We still talk about you to this day. Like, what the fuck?
No, but what's horrifying about that is that I know that those people remember high school me.
Yeah, facts.
And it's like...
But hopefully, like, less so because of, like, social media. And I feel like both you and I are very, like, public on social media.
True.
So it's not just, like, oh, like, some random locals page, like, their pics still look like they did in high school. No offense, but, like, you know, we're just, like, a little different than that because it's, like, our jobs. So it's, like, it's, like, pretty public and, like, open. So I would, like, hope people would
I'm just, like, a little...
like, I don't know.
Literally.
I would love, like, a middle school reunion. Like, middle school was way more... At least, like, 8th grade was way more fun than high school.
Yeah, I would honestly do anything else than go to a high school reunion.
Yeah, I just don't really, like, miss anyone from high school.
No.
But 8th grade, middle school, I missed those bitches. Like...
Like, can't relate, but I, like... I appreciate the nostalgia.
It was just, like, so fun. Like...
I remember,
don't
like,
know.
you had this vlog or whatever, like, last day of 8th grade.
Yeah, and I was just, like, going around talking to everyone. Like, it was so fun. I think it was fun because it just felt like, I don't know, I think part of it was, like, at least for me, I felt like there was more of a community, probably because, like, our school burned down, and then we went to a different school, and it was, like, weird, but then, like, we were all together. Even though I didn't, like, feel like, oh, I love you guys, like, in 6th and 7th grade, like, I was like, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then it was like, we're back in this new building, and it's like, you know, 8th grade, like, we're the oldest ones. It's like our last year of middle school. Like, It was just really fun.
November 5th. I literally will never forget the date.
Literally.
I remember I cried, like, when I heard that the school burned down, and then my brother made fun of me.
You cried. I just remember, like, waking up, going in the bathroom. My mom was in the bathroom. She's like, oh, yeah, there was, like, a fire at the middle school. And I was just like, oh.
My dad came in all dramatic and, like, woke me up and was like, what can burn down? And I was like...
Dude, I was mad because, like, me and Anna, like, had gotten all this stuff to decorate our locker. And, like, now we did not have any of it.
I remember I'd left my favorite running shoes in the PE locker.
Did you get, like, reimbursed?
I wanted to, but my dad was like, no, like, I'll just get you new shoes.
Oh my god.
Love that.
One of my friends...
Thanks, Daddy. Just kidding. Sorry, what were we gonna say?
I think it was either, like, someone I knew or, like, one of my friends left some Ugg boots in our locker.
Oh, fuck.
You know, those were, like, expensive back then.
In middle school, those were really bougie. Nowadays, we know that they're made from, like, sheep getting their ears ripped off or whatever, so, you know.
It's like a count. I would get them feet.
I just, like, even if I wasn't, like, even if I didn't care about that, I feel like they're ugly.
Yeah, facts.
But I always did want the ones that had the bow tie in the back.
I don't recall.
They were like pink and blue, and then they tied up in the back and just like had a perfect bow tie, and I was like,
I remember the secret ones.
do you remember like the middle school fashion of like ideal fashion was like you would have kind of like Ugg style boots, but they were knitted and had like 2 buttons on the side.
Yeah, like
and
the slippers.
Yeah. Then you'd have like black leggings
or like yoga pants.
Oh yeah.
With a pink pink yoga pants with a band.
Yeah.
I wanted some so bad. My friends like got me some for my birthday that year.
Wow.
I was like honored.
That's
Wore them all the time.
Wow.
And like, I mean, this was maybe like, because I remember girls were doing this like in 5th grade, but like 80 spaghetti strap tank tops, like layered, and like 3 push-up bras.
Yeah. And then like, you would have to make sure that the tank tops were layered properly.
Yeah.
Like, you know, one of them had a lace.
Yeah.
And then one of them was longer, so it would go below that so you could still see the lace.
Yeah.
And it's like, if you were to just wear one of the tank tops, it'd be like,
ew.
yeah, like, okay, like.
I think I would feel hot wearing that today. Because it would like bring me back to where like all the cool girls were doing that. Like, you know, I think I would like feel empowered.
Honestly, you should do a video like recreating.
Yeah, fuck all this Y2K. Let's bring back the real 2000s trend of that. Like, come
Literally,
on.
Yeah. The best times of our life, 2012.
I was like, are you reading something that says that?
Oh no, I was just so.
Like, where does it say that? But that's like, there's no such thing as a coincidence. Fuck. But yeah, so we just like sat in the same Spanish thing, and then I guess we just like became friends.
Yeah, I don't really know like exactly how it happened, but
I remember we used to like text a lot.
yeah, on our iPhone 5. Well, you had the 5. I had the iPhone 3.
Yeah.
Didn't have the front camera. That's probably why we didn't FaceTime.
Oh my
Because
god.
you were talking about over the phone. Like, why didn't we FaceTime in high school?
Yeah, but like also in general, like I never really FaceTimed like anyone.
I feel
Was
like
it just like not trendy back then? Also, like my friend from back home was like, because she was talking to this guy, and I was like, oh, just FaceTime him. She was like, what? Like, I would never do that. Like, that's so weird. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, what? And she's like, yeah, like, people in Bellingham, like, just don't randomly FaceTime each other.
like that's a citywide thing.
No, right? She's like, wow, that's so weird. I was like, what? Like, if I'm out, I want to FaceTime everyone on my phone. I FaceTimed you the other night. Like, it's like...
I was so honored because, like, I knew what was happening when I got your FaceTime. I was like, oh my god, she's out. Like,
Yeah.
I also happened to be at a party for the
Yeah.
first time, like, not ever, but, you know, I don't go out that much, okay?
Right.
It was fun.
It was really fun. I couldn't hear anything that each other were saying, but it was, like, fun. Got some screenshots, you know, it was, like, cute.
Yeah. But, I did say, I was, like, kind of lit, and of course you're not supposed to drink when you're on the medications I'm on. Like, I'm sorry, just medical advice.
Yeah.
Not medical advice
Right.
is what I mean. But yeah, and so I was literally like, this is a podcast, so it's okay. It's deeper in. I was like, this is the guy I'm fucking, and then you didn't hear me, the only person I wanted to hear, but everyone around me heard.
Oh, really?
And they were like, haha, like, she's so funny. And I was like, no, but I wasn't, like, trying to be annoying, you know?
Oh my god, I literally did not hear that at all. Like, I swear to god.
I wish you did.
I got, like, the screenshots, though. But it was just so loud. Like,
It's okay, like...
that's hilarious. Like, love that. I think it's also so interesting, like, these days as adults, it's like we usually don't meet each other's, like, crushes or, like, you know, someone we're talking to. Like, obviously, if it was a really serious relationship, I think that'd be different. But versus, like, school, when you, like, have a crush and it's, like, you know, all your friends would, like, know who he is and, like, know the tea.
They'd be like, I talked to him, like, I saw him at the baseball meet, like, talking to so-and-so.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, wow, what's the tea? You pass by them the whole
Yeah, but now it's, like, you just don't.
Yeah.
Just rely on vibes and story times and screenshots on FaceTime. You know?
Literally. No, it has to be like a planned thing now, which is like awkward almost. Not really. Like if it's serious, it's chill. But if it's not serious and it's like,
you'd have to like invite. It'd have to be like something where you all go out or something.
Yeah.
Like keep it cash.
yeah.
Like I love that.
So, yeah, you didn't even meet my last BF.
Yeah.
Really glad you didn't.
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Like I don't think it would have gone well. Like not that there's any issue with you.
Oh, we
but
know.
just that. Yeah. You know.
Yeah. No, literally that.
Anyways.
Anyway, one of our topics for today is how we've remained friends for so long.
True. Sorry.
It's okay.
I feel like the main thing is that we, like, not to flex, but I feel like we're good people, you know?
I would also agree.
No, but, like, on a serious note, I feel like we, like, both of our parents, I feel like raised us really well. We're both older siblings also.
Facts.
Which I feel like kind of has a lot to do with it, even though it doesn't.
No, I really feel like it does.
Mm-hmm.
Like, a lot.
But, yeah, so I feel like we, overall, were just raised with, like, similar morals and values, but also just, like, respect, you know? Like, we weren't raised to be, like, I don't know how to explain it, but just, like, little things that my dad would teach me growing up about not intruding on people's boundaries, or, like, that kind of thing really, really helped me growing up. And just, like, I feel like we're really good at respecting each other's space, but also, like, uplifting one another and not just being, like, I don't know.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
And I think when, like, you've just been through so much with someone on top of all of that, because you can go through a lot with someone and, like, just have a trauma bond and, like,
yeah,
it's not necessarily a good or, like, healthy relationship.
True.
But, you know, when you are, like, the people and it, like, works as a connection, and then you go through so much stuff, it just, like, builds that stronger, I feel.
Yeah.
Like, we've really been through, like, a lot.
Literally so much.
And, like, all of our, like, formative teen years, you know, like...
I feel like we've both, like, changed a lot, but still, like, accepted each other, you know? But and also improved.
Yeah.
Like, we've both grown separately, but also, like, similarly upwards. And, like, because I feel like definitely, you know, people will always comment, like, oh, are you and Stella still friends or whatever? And it's like... Yeah, of course, but we are older now. We have, like, different friends now than, like, in high school. We were, like, in the same friend group or, like, living 2 streets away from each other. Like, I think also we both do make an effort to, like, see one another, you know?
I always really feel that from you.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
Well, I really appreciate it. But, yeah, so, like, that's something that's really important, too, is just even, like... Something that's really important to me is even if I'm dating or even if I'm really busy with work or whatever, like always making time to see people that I really care about, because it's like you don't want to be that person that just shows up like when you need something, or like I don't know, it's important to maintain connections with your friends in a way that's like not just, oh, I need something, or oh, you need something, or oh, whatever, you know. So plus I feel like we can both, something I value so much in a friendship is when you can just like chill with someone and do nothing.
Facts. Literally. And
I think both of us just have like our personalities go well together. And like, you know.
No, literally.
Because there's some people that you hang out with, not you specifically, but just in general.
There's some people that you hang out with.
There's some people in life that we meet that drain our energy.
Yeah.
And I've never felt that from you, like literally ever.
Same.
And so it's important to, after you hang out with someone or after you spend time with someone, just reflect on how you feel.
Yeah.
If you feel good, that's cool. And if you don't, it's good to like reflect on that.
Yeah. No, literally. There's like friends that you can like, I don't know, like I think that's really important, like to notice how you feel after just like literally chilling with someone, because like you could go out with someone or like, you know, have friends that you party with or like activity friends, but like I think what really proves like a solid relationship like beyond that is like, yeah, can you like just chill?
Yeah.
And like just all the stuff that we've like done together, like traveled, pretty much like moved to LA like similar times.
True. Yeah, and then it's also like understanding, you know, I don't know how to explain it. I feel like you know that I am not someone that's like likes to go out or like really likes to do things in groups. So like you have your friends that you can go out and like do things with, and then you have your introverted friends for when you want to be chill
vibes,
you know.
Yeah.
So I think understanding that and like not trying to, like, if you were always like, Sonia, come out, like you're being so lame, I'd be like I'd appreciate, you know, it's like,
yeah,
I'm just my own person, you know, it's not personal, I just like don't really drink that much, like, yeah. You know.
Literally.
But yeah, so
love that.
respecting one another for who we are, respecting each other's boundaries, and I feel like we're pretty good at communication.
Mm-hmm. Communication. Introversion.
Just know that when we say any word that ends with Tion, we are replacing it with Sean, purely for humor.
Yeah. S-E. Yeah.
Sean.
Sean.
Or Shawn.
Yeah. I would think imagine it that way for some reason.
Really?
Probably just because the physical, like,
that's true.
S-H. Sean. Well, you're a Pisces, so how does that feel? We can talk about astrology.
Honestly, you know that meme on TikTok that's like, when your therapist tells you that your sadness or whatever is because of ADHD and anxiety and not because you're a Pisces.
And they, like, specifically said Pisces.
Yeah. And it's like, the woman was too stunned to speak. Like, that's kind of how I feel. I'm like, I guess all this isn't because I'm a Pisces.
Right.
Maybe. But being a Pisces is interesting. But I feel like I've recently learned that being in touch with my emotions is a blessing. And it's like, it's a good thing. I'm glad that I am someone that can cry easily and can really feel things, because it's just, I don't know, I'm just grateful that I can release the emotion. And then it's also a big reason why I really like acting, is because so much of it doesn't feel like acting to me, especially like really emotional stuff. I can just like put myself in the situation and it feels real, even if it's not. So like, it's a good way to channel that. But
that's healthy.
Yeah, other than that, still don't know how to swim.
Fuck. Oh my god, yeah.
I mean, like, I
Are you
probably
scared?
could. Yeah.
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 It's like valid.
It's like, I'm 23, okay?
Well, it's like also there's just not a lot of like, I don't know, it's like if you don't have to, it's like, it's not like you're constantly in a situation where you like have to know. Which I guess is like why you learn, so when you are in a situation then you do know, but it's like I can't drive, you know? It's like we all have something.
It's okay. Like, you know, I had to get on medication to be able to drive without crying. So, you know, we all
have something.
We all have something, babe. Like,
nothing's a coincidence. What's your moon and rising again? I know one of them's Capricorn.
I literally don't know. Like, and I deleted the app off my phone.
I literally have your information.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Information.
I swear to God,
I'm so excited.
A Capricorn's something, and I bring that up because I feel like, like I always really like water signs, but sometimes it's like, okay, chill, bitch. Yeah, like, the amount of people I have saved in here.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
No, not wow.
Wow, like.
So I feel like because you're a Capricorn rising.
Okay.
So I feel like because you also have like Earth, you know, it's not like you're gonna like irritate me. Because like I'm a fire sign, but I have so much Earth that I'm like very grounded, and I just feel like you also are like grounded, even though you're like a water sign. It's like you're not like fucking some people. Okay.
I feel like I'm reasonably grounded. Like I do have, like, if we were to visualize it, there is an anchor attached to the earth that I'm attached to, but I can also float really high up into the sky.
So
I'm not
true.
high.
You are a Gemini moon?
Oh.
I didn't really know that. If your birth time is right, which it probably is.
I think it's
so
right.
long ago.
Yeah.
You're likely to be a curious individual. So your moon is like your emotions.
Okay.
You're likely to be a curious individual with an active, versatile mind.
Oh.
You may have an innate need to know as much as possible about the world around you. And may have a talent for numbers, speech, or the written word. Interesting.
Oh. Haha. Sonia, Elsie poetry.
Literally. You're likely to find that you're easily engaged in new things, seek stimulation, and may become easily bored.
I think that's just ADHD, babe.
No, literally, you may be an instinctive multitasker and may habitually involve yourself in many tasks at the same time. Babe, it's not ADHD. You just got a moon in Gemini.
Oh my god, true. I feel like most content creators that I meet, like, are pretty introverted. Or, like, they're putting on the face, you know?
Yeah, literally.
Like, yeah, they'll go to events and stuff, and then they're just like, yeah, normally I'll just chill.
Yeah. Oh my god. Remember? Oh yeah, you were there. We were like in the lounge of my apartment, just like doing a little laptop club, and these like 4 people came in. Just like the way they were dressed and the way they were talking, I was like, they seem like influencers portrayed in a movie. Because it was just like so obnoxious. It was like, this is so interesting.
Yeah, and I feel like one guy, like, I could be remembering this wrong, but he had like just this big snapback and like super baggy shorts. Like, yeah, it looked like a costume.
Like it looked fake. Like they're trying to look like something. Like it did not seem real.
Yeah. Love that.
I was like, is this like, who do you know here? What is this? And like this one girl had so much like neon on. It was just like weird. Oh my god. Moon in Gemini is known for humor and entertainment. You may instinctively know how to keep things fun. That's true. You're like one of the funniest people I know. I think like you and my sister can like make me laugh the hardest.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Means a lot.
Like I literally haven't updated it in a while, but it's like, well, I was just like so heavy on it like back in the day. Like anytime you would say something funny, I would write it down. So it's like basically just this archive at this point of like so many funny things you said from like 2015, 2016, some 2017.
It's really like
You should start doing that again. The pressure's on. Just kidding.
Fuck, I gotta be funny. But it's really like shocking just seeing the things I've said.
Dude, and just like how I feel like our humor has like changed.
Because sometimes I make really just dark or inappropriate jokes. Just like it just comes to me and I have to get it out.
Right.
Obviously within reason, and I'm not gonna like, you know, but
right. So true.
Sometimes like with the right audience you can say some pretty fucked up shit. Stella is the right audience.
Love a fucked up shit. Oh my god. Literally. Wait, I'm curious about your Venus. I said Venus in
Ooh. What is
Aquarius.
What does the Venus do?
Wait, Venus in Aquarius is making dating fun? Wait. A totally independent outlook to relationships. There's a good chance you'll make surprising choices in love.
Oh. Hey, what's up, everybody? Like, honestly, the choice I'm currently making is the most surprising choice, probably, that I could have made.
You think?
I think so. Not really, but, like, just thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
Maybe not, like, but maybe top 10.
Yeah.
Friendship style.
Friendship style. Friends probably consider you fair, completely non-judgmental, and with your own take on everything. You have a soothing effect on the unbalanced, and maybe a magnet for outcasts and eccentrics. You're admired for treating everyone with the same respect. That's like really true.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I feel that. I always try to give everyone their own chance, you know, because everyone's been through their own shit and perceives things differently, so that's why I'm not the kind of person that, like, let's say if you don't like one of my friends or one of my friends just, you know, I'm not gonna take sides. I'm just gonna be like, hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Your Mars is in Aries, which is like classic Sonia fact.
I feel like be ready to go until the wee hours.
Not the wee hours.
Stay fit for vigorous intimacy!
I ain't gonna say nothing.
That was it. I mean, like...
And like mine's in Cancer, like I'm like, I win. I'm like, I'm baby. Literally.
I love that.
Do you have like signs that you typically draw or that you really like more than others? Like do you have least favorites and favorites, or
the only one I can really think of is dating wise, cannot deal with Pisces men. So sorry. Like,
yeah,
I'm trying to be reasonable here and be like, you know, it's everyone's different, like it's not your sign, but like Pisces men.
Dude, I wonder if low-key it's because number one, like even though you're a Pisces, you have like I feel like a pretty balanced chart, and like you have Earth, so you're pretty like grounded. Like you're not just like.
Thank you.
No offense to the Pisces out there, but just I've known some Pisces just so annoying, like literally delusional. Like it's like get back to reality. Like I feel like you just have like a good balance.
Oh my god, thank you.
But also number 2, I wonder if it's because like since Pisces is such a watery emotional sign, and because like our society doesn't really let men express emotions like healthily. It's like these Pisces men don't know how to like deal with this vibe, so they're just like annoying about it.
Yeah, or like instead of respect, like I am all for, you know, if I'm dating someone, like yes, you can come to me anytime if you need someone to talk to or like need to let out your emotions, but like there's healthy and unhealthy ways to do that, and then sometimes if someone is very emotional and not aware of it, they'll project that in other ways, like oh, let's say they're really emotional or sad about something, but instead they project that as anger towards you when you like fucking make their toast wrong or something, you know? Or like you know, leave the bathroom fan on for too long. It's like
a bit abusive in it.
Yeah, it's a bit like fuck.
Bit shocking. Yeah, so you don't like Pisces,
but that's like pretty much it. Like no offense.
No heat.
Sorry, just that sound.
I know, it's like a bit jarring. We keep it right.
Bit shocking.
Bit shocking in it.
You're so good at that.
I practice a lot.
But that's pretty much it, and I feel like for signs I don't like, I feel like pretty much every sign.
Your signs you do like?
Yeah, pretty much like
signs
all of them.
I don't like, pretty much all of them.
Like, you know, I feel like dating wise, I'm typically drawn to Taurus men. And then I was talking to this girl who was actually a Pisces.
Really?
But like, yeah, she was really, really nice, but like the texts were just like really long.
Oh my god, yeah.
Like I would get overwhelmed.
Oh my god, I need to update on that.
Yeah. I'll update you later.
Yeah.
It's chill, like super nice, but
oh,
yeah.
But
you know, like no beef,
no
like, love,
like
not actually love, like
no.
it didn't get that far, you know.
Like, mutual respect.
But like, yeah, for like girls I'm attracted to, it doesn't literally any sign, but yeah, guys, it just seems to be Taurus.
Yeah, that makes sense for like a Pisces. Like,
yeah,
you know, Earth.
Like, my dad's a Taurus, but like, is that weird to mention? Like,
I mean, maybe it's like also it could be. I mean, you know, they say the environment you were like brought up in
true
affects like all of your relationships later in life, but also maybe like the astrology, like it's like a grounding type of sign.
I also did date an Aries.
How was that?
It was good. It was.
Oh yeah. How was that? Because I know my like sister and I know other water signs, like not actually. I think most of them are Cancers, but they really like Aries. Or like I don't know if they necessarily really like, but it seems like they attract a lot of them. So.
It was cool. Like it was fine. I just remember being so young in that relationship that I didn't even understand really the concept or reason for relationships. I just thought he was cute at work, and then like we dated for 2 years. Like literally.
That's really like how it be.
And I was like, oh my god, like he's taking me on dates. But like now I feel like I have more of an understanding of, okay, I want this in a relationship. If I date someone, I'm thinking about the future and like family and even kids, or like, you know, like those things have to all line up.
Yeah.
Like even though I feel like I'm not gonna be marrying someone for a long time, it's like even with dating, I'm not gonna waste my time with people who are just like
bullshit.
Yeah, or just because they're nice to me, like. Okay.
Yeah, it's like okay, anyone could be nice.
Literally,
it's like bare minimum babes at this point. And yeah, that makes sense as you get older to like, you know, like your values change, but also I feel like you kind of figure out your values. Yeah, like you get values to begin with.
Like yeah, but I have brought this up sometimes on my own social media, but I'm still not as old as that guy was when he dated me when I was 17.
How do you feel about that?
I feel gross. Like, imagine dating, like me dating a 17-year-old. Like, I would literally rather, I'm not exaggerating, cut off my hand.
Dude, like, people 2 years younger than me seem so young.
Like I was... No.
Yeah, it's like a bit horrifying. Dude, even now it's like thinking, even when I was like 21, talking to guys that were like 30. Mm-hmm. And it's like, even though that's like, okay, like, it's legal, and like, at least I was like, oh, I mean, there's times where I was before 21 too, talking to older guys. But it's just like, yeah, like, why? It's really, it comes down to like, you're a dumb bitch at that age, and they see that, so they can like do whatever they want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you don't have as much experience with dating, so they can use like all these tricks that normally wouldn't work on girls that are their age, because they have the experience with guys like them. But then it's just like, or especially like, I mean, not to spill the tea, but to spill the tea, in my last relationship, like, I feel like, because he was a lot older than me, but I feel like he thought that because I was younger that I almost didn't like expect or need as much in a relationship, like not even financially or like anything that sort, but like emotional support and like that kind of thing, and just kind of wanted to have like a fun time with me. And it's like, no, I'm still taking life seriously, like I want to have fun, but
yeah, especially you specifically, like you're not like just like hee hee ha ha dumb bitch, no offense.
Thank you. We love the dumb bitches.
We love the dumb bitches, like truly, but like disclaimer, but you know, like I feel like you're not that you're like a serious person, but like you are in the sense of like, I don't know, like,
thank you so much.
You know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you mean.
Like you're a serious person in like a good way.
Thank you, I appreciate it. Like not
a bullshit.
Thank you literally so much.
You be like working hard and like, you know, doing what you gotta do.
Wow.
So, just because, you know, you were younger doesn't mean, yeah, that makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Because
sorry, babes. Divorce, babes.
Thumbnail. It's just me smiling.
Sonia Elsie podcast. I honestly wish.
Honestly, I have wanted to start a podcast, but I just like I have so many things I do that.
Oh yeah. Let's focus on getting the YouTube back, and then
literally,
yeah.
I accidentally didn't post on my YouTube for like 2 months, and then didn't post for a month again.
You were busy. It's not like you were bullshitting.
That's true.
You know.
You're right.
I really like podcasting, and I really want like a studio.
Dude, it'll happen.
Yeah.
Literally.
Like, especially the last time I did it with Bougie, which I think is why I was so excited to like ask you to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just really like it.
I think you literally could. Like, you just gotta find the right podcast manager. I don't know if that's a thing.
Right.
I think so, because podcasts are just getting more and more popular, and then like there's just so much potential because there's so much watch time. Like, especially with, you know, the H3 podcast, because I love them. I will watch the whole podcast.
Yeah, I love podcasts.
Like, sit down.
Yeah. Sit down cross-legged. This close to the TV. No. Imagine.
Well, maybe not. Like, I am exaggerating. I usually am doing chores or whatever, but...
Yeah, but still, it's like on.
Yeah, and like, if they're showing a video, like, I will stop my chore to watch the video that they're showing. Mm-hmm. You know? Like...
Hilarious. Yeah, I just like it. Like, I like making YouTube videos, but I feel like it's like I really like that when it's like a good video. Like, not that I don't like it, but I just feel like
sort of like a fart.
Yeah. Stop.
We were both like so shocked.
Like, why did it sound like that?
Why did it sound like that? That was good.
Thanks.
You know that this is super off topic, but like that TikTok trend where like people will just make a sound like and then recreate it with their mouths.
Yeah.
It's so cringy.
I should do that. That was cute. I feel like I saw that. I don't know if it was over quarantine, but I know I saw a couple where it was like couples doing it, and it was just like, I love that. Like that vibe of like just bullshitting together.
Yeah.
Like that's just so cute. I love that. Oh my god.
It's like Vine energy, you know?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm literally crying. So if you guys didn't know, we did used to live together kind of like randomly. Like if I could go back, I would move down together at the same time and get an apartment together. But that is not what happened.
I don't even really know what happened. Like, I mean, I do, but like,
yeah, just like mentally.
Oh yeah, I think
I was like a bit like perplexed.
It was all a really good learning lesson.
Right.
If anyone is interested in moving to LA, save more than $3,000 because that's how much I saved.
Oh my
I
god.
had $3,000.
Dude, yeah, that'll go really quick. Wow, yeah.
That's so fast.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely do that. That's my biggest advice. But yeah, I feel like it was all a good lesson. Like I definitely learned just like, oh my god, how to make shit
This is
work.
what being scammed feels like.
Definitely learned about just so much. Oh my god.
I can't even like begin to name the things that I learned.
Just like every memory I've ever had. Just like
No, literally, like, dude, yeah. But I guess it worked out.
yeah. Yeah, so basically like
How long? Because there was a while where you and I were like both sleeping in my bed.
oh yeah, I
But
think
like,
that
how
was,
long was that?
it was for a little less than a month because I remember like I paid like a rent to you guys, but it was only that weird 3-way split rent for like one time.
Yeah.
And then something happened and then I got the room.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so I think we lived together for like 6 months. But
Yeah,
it feels like
A lifetime.
literally.
I think it was like, it was May to, yeah, like January, December.
Good times. Just
Oh my
kidding.
God.
I still like every time I go past that street I'm like
Wow, it just feels like so far from me now.
yeah.
Like I don't even feel like sometimes like haha, like I'm triggered, but I don't feel like triggered anymore.
Oh yeah.
Like I just feel like, wow, I was like a different person.
Yeah. I feel like it was definitely a good college-y experience.
Yeah, like
you
just
know?
like bullshitting. Like
yeah.
just like that vibe of like, I don't know,
You know.
running around through the halls. That's like what I visualize.
Yeah.
Right.
And being dumb and going out so often for no reason besides
Dude, where would we even go though?
we would just
Because we wouldn't go like to bars really.
No, because we were underage.
Yeah, but like, what would we do?
We would literally just go to Scary Jeff's house.
Yeah, that's like literally it.
And then, or we would go to like our upstairs neighbors who we were friends with at the time. Or like one of them would have some kind of random get together. Like remember that rapper guy? Not rapper, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, there's a few of them. Like probably like different people came up in our heads when
Yeah.
I said that. But
Was it?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like we'd go to his house and then like I would go on a bunch of Hinge dates for some reason.
Really?
Not like
Then?
Bumble more and then moved to I guess Hinge wasn't a thing back then.
I feel like I went on like one date that whole time.
Oh yeah. Was that with I'd Smash?
Yes! Oh my god, you remember?
Of course. Of course.
I literally forgot that was his name. Dude, there was this, I think I made a dedicated story time video about this, but there was this guy that went to the gym, and I thought he was like so cute. I think looking back, he was like not cute. I don't think he was ugly, but I think he was like not cute. He was tall, I think was the thing for me. He had like a nice body. But
Love.
how did I start talking to him?
I feel like you just
I don't think I went up to him.
I think you guys found each other on Instagram.
Yeah, I think I found his IG somehow.
Yeah, and like you went to the same gym. Did he message? Did you guys even interact at the gym?
No, okay, so I don't know how we started talking, but like we agreed to go on a date somehow, and I was like, oh, let's go to like this vegan restaurant, and dude, it was like literally 20 minutes away, less probably like 15, 12 minutes, and there was like a street blocked off. It literally took me, I think, like an hour to get there.
I remember that.
And I was like texting him like, I'm so sorry, I literally left like at a reasonable time, but it's just like this. And I was like, you can leave if you want, like this is ridiculous. And he was like, no, I'm gonna wait. And he literally like waited. But it was just so awkward. Like he was so awkward.
No.
And I think he was like so much older than me. Like I literally think I was like 18.
Oh my god.
And I'm like trying to like facilitate his date with like this 30-year-old man. Like he was literally like, I think like 32. And it was just so awkward.
Oh no. I hate that.
And then I just remember like he texted me after like WID. Like 2 hours after the date. Because I just like went home. But yeah, then after that, we still would go to the same gym, and he, was like, oh, he would text me, come over to the treadmills, and he'd just be like, hey. He didn't even talk. It was so weird. But, I was, kind of more awkward, too, back then, but, he was, awkward.
That's giving me middle school energy of,
literally.
Come by the lunch tables by
you look cute today. Haha. Just say it to my face, you're weird.
Oh my gosh. I remember in middle school, when I was, my 7th grade boyfriend, you probably remember.
Vividly.
Big fan.
Yeah.
But, there was a solid 3 months towards the end of our relationship. We dated for, 7 months. Middle school relationship, that's a big deal.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Would you guys hang out?
We hung out on Halloween to go trick-or-treating.
That's, so cute. I never knew that.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Did you have corresponding costumes?
He actually didn't really wear a costume, I don't think.
I love a free spirit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's just me, But anyways, so...
It's he's taking you trick-or-treating is what it was.
Literally.
Right.
That was kind of old to be trick-or-treating.
No,
7th grade. Damn,
It's okay, you're, short. They probably thought you were, a kid.
And he was short, too.
Yeah.
Short king.
They were aw. Short king.
Honestly, love my short kings. Because, for me, height standards,
it's thank you.
Yeah.
Because, no offense, but I hate all you 5'1" bitches that want a man that's, 6'6". Can I just have a man that's a reasonable amount? It's not even about, oh, he's 6'6". It's oh, he's a reasonable amount of height taller than me. That happens to be the number. If you're 5'1", you do not need to be dating a man that's 2 feet taller. No offense. Save them for the tall bitches. And I've talked to a lot of short kings, so, I've done my time. Let me settle down. And every time I talk to a short king, everyone makes fun of me.
It is kind of funny.
See? Everyone's ew. I know. No offense. It's unnatural for me. Sorry. No offense.
So sorry, short kings.
I'm talking about me.
But yeah, I love my short kings. I'm 5'1", and so you just gotta be taller than me, which I feel is not that unreasonable of a request, okay, to anybody that's oh, it's we all have our thing, okay? But anyways, where was I going with that?
I don't even think I would like really tall guys. I like a 6'1". I don't know, a 6 foot. 5'11" even is fine. But a tall, they're kind of ew. It just depends on who it is, but anyway. What were you saying?
Oh no, I was gonna say the last guy that I was talking to before this current guy that I'm talking to was 6'3", which was cool.
It's this is nice. Especially for you, what's the difference of that? 6'3" to you is what to me?
6.
Okay, I lied. I like a tall guy. Sorry, I take it all back.
Wait, what are you?
I'm 5'8", 5'9".
You're 5'8"? I feel like you're definitely taller.
Dude, I said that, and Bougie Billy was no, you're definitely. I thought you were 5'7".
What?
But then we stood in the mirror, and he was oh, I thought I was just way taller than you. I was no, see?
I guess, yeah, I would say 5'8" or 5.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought you were 5'10" for some reason.
I will say that. Scare away the bros.
I feel
short
it.
bros love me. What are you gonna do? But yeah, how many inches is that?
Haha.
Sorry. Literally that.
15.
15? It's 6'8".
Oh my god. So in order for you to have the same experience, you would need to talk to a 6'8" man.
I know a 6'8" man. I've talked to a few 6'8".
I don't even think a 6'8" man would look at me. They could be ew, what's she doing down
I'm
there?
is this how a normal girl feels? Ooh, you're so tall.
It was I mean, I liked him, had a crush on him for sure, but it was a little bit interesting, when he would kiss me goodbye, he'd kind of have to
hunker down.
Yeah.
You know.
But now I'm talking to someone who's 5'8", and it's the perfect height. You know?
It seems reasonable for you.
Yeah.
So a good height difference. You can wear a heel.
Literally. Still be taller.
Yeah.
And it's also he sees me from my good angle, because
yeah.
Ew, I would not want to be taller than a man. I'm sorry. I don't even think a girl. I think I would want the girl to be at least taller than me too.
Yeah. Maybe that's why short kings like me, because they're closer to dad ass. Maybe it's like the angle. I mean, tall. I don't think short guys like me more than tall guys, but it's just like funny. But low key, I was thinking about this, like how women's, like our number one thing is like our looks. And so I think, because a lot of guys, I've like read statistics, like most guys, I forget the exact percentage, but they don't care if the woman is taller. So I wonder if it has more so to do with like money for them and like success measured in that way, because that's kind of like the number one thing for a man versus us is like how we look. So it's like as long as they feel more dominant than you in like other ways, like the physical height or whatever, like doesn't matter. But I just wonder.
That's interesting. I guess that, like, yeah, I guess maybe in relationships where, like, the guy wants to be more dominant, you know, because then, like, recently, I don't know if it's just the sides of TikTok that I get on, but, like, there's this guy and this girl who, like, they're in a heterosexual relationship, but, like, the guy presents very femininely and the girl would present very masculinely, and, like, their relationship dynamic, they talked about it, and it was really interesting. I can't remember their username, but, like, it's just really interesting. I'm like, oh, like, we just think of these things as the norm, like, oh, men to be dominant, women, you know, it's like,
yeah.
I mean, not necessarily do we think that, but subconsciously in a lot of ways, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not like, oh, women are submissive, like.
Yeah, right.
But
or it's like, why do we want a tall guy? It's like
True.
usually like to feel small and feel like cute, because that's kind of like how we're. It's like, okay, some of it might be like biological, like, oh, protect me, daddy, but I think a lot of it is like, oh, I just want to feel like small and like not take up too much space as a woman.
You know that sound on Twitter or TikTok? No, it was a Twitter video. No. Sorry. It's a YouTube Genius video of this girl who was like,
yeah,
men just like,
you love my little body.
yeah, like, just my little petite body, and they just want to know like what it's like. It's
Princess Nokia. That's what it was.
Like, that whole audio makes me literally.
My little girlfriend. Why did you say that? Like, I'd never seen the full interview, so I have no idea the context.
Yeah, she might be doing a bit. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Because I thought Princess Nokia was cool.
Yeah. Not after that.
Too, like,
Bit shocking. Yeah, I've never had a guy say, like, oh, you're too tall. Actually, one time, at the club, it was also interesting because I hated my outfit that day. Like, I did not feel cute. But this short bro came up to me and was like, wow, you're so pretty. Like, I would talk to you, but you're just, like, too tall. He was like, oh, I would talk to you if I was taller.
Like, why even come to you and bother you with that, you know?
It was like so funny. Also because I was like sitting in the section and he just like walked by like outside of the section. Oh. So it was like hilarious.
Yeah, love that. You're like, okay.
It's like, okay,
cool.
whatever.
I've also never had a guy tell me I was too tall.
I have to like literally tweet that like on my laptop. Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening. Let me know if Sonia should come back.
Oh my gosh. Thank you for having me. Really
God,
appreciate it. Love y'all. Big fan.
That was amazing. We're going to do a mukbang on Sonia's channel, so go watch that for like a podcast 2.0. Trigger warning, eating sounds.
True. If you don't like eating sounds, just don't. Because there's always that person that's like,
when you chewed at 0.86, I wanted to die and murder myself. Disliked and unsubbed.
Dude, I posted a hot pic today and I lost literally like 70 followers.
What? Why?
It always happens when I post like a really spicy pic.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll post like a regular pic, and that's why when I lose followers, because they're like, oh, so you're not showing ass?
But yeah, it's like, so what do you want?
No, guys? Literally.
But it got good engagement, so.
Anyways,
I don't even know why I brought that up. I'm crying now. I'm just kidding.
Anyway, thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye.